Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this video I will be showing you that how to manage the state of your Flutter app using provider package. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. First of all, let me show you the app which we will be making in this video to understand the provider package concept. This is basic app with some basic UI, and here you can see there is two container which have a blue background color and there is some text on it on the container. So we will be changing the background color from here. The first setup color is for changing the background color and the second setup color is for changing the text color. And at last you can see there is a slider, and this slider is for changing the text size. You can change the text size from here and it will be reflecting, all these changes will be reflected on the main screen. Let's see our main page, and here you can see the changes are reflecting here. The changes that which we made in the second screen are already implement here. The state of the app is already changed. I already made this app with the use of stateful widget and set state to manage the state of the app, but we will be using provider package in this video so that you can understand how provider package work, and we will be converting basically this whole app to provider package to manage the state of this simple app. First of all, let me show you the code, and here you can see in the code I use set state in various places to manage the state, to change the state of the app, and I am using here a stateful widget, and here is the variable that are responsible for changing the state. And basically we will be converting this whole app to provider package so that you can get the idea how this all can be done in provider package. If you never use provider package before, then don't worry, it is very easy concept to grab. Now first of all, go to pubspec.yaml file, and here you will need to import provider package. So you need to write here provider and then colon, and then here you need to mention the version number. Then click package git and it will download the package and it will import it into your Flutter app. Now here this is the file where I place all my variables, and here I am declaring a class variable, and here I will be storing all my variable. Here I will be creating setters and getters for my variables. Now this is the three variable which I will be using. Here I write this line of code for these three variables, and here you can see first of all I declare three private variable. We can use this private variable inside our variable class. Now here we create three setter, one per each, to set the value of each private variable from any part of our app. And here at last we have three getters, and getter is for accessing the value of our private variable from any part of the app. Now first of all, import provider package into your app, and then wrap material app widget by multi-provider widget. Now here you can see I am using multi-provider, and here multi-provider has a property called provider, and here I am using change notifier provider which has a property builder, and here I am using underscore because I am now using the context here. And here I will need to initialize variable class here, and your class variable will be is extending change notifier. Now here you can extend it with two ways, and you can use with keyword, also you can use extend keyword. Both will work same. Now here I am saying that I am extending change notifier with our class, and here I am calling this notify listener function in all our setter. Whenever we change the value of our private variable, this function will also call, and it will tell the change notifier that something is changed, and it will update the state of our widget. If you have question that why I wrap material app with multi-provider widget, why not the scaffold, then it is because material app is the basic widget, it is the root of all other widget. We can access the data from all over the app. Now suppose if I need data here in a single scroll widget, then I will be wrapping the single scroll view into consumer widget, and then I will be accessing all those data. Now let's remove the previous variable from here so that we can use the new one, and here I will be wrapping the single scroll child widget with consumer widget. Now you also need to mention the type of the data that you are looking for. If you don't mention the type here, then it will not work. Now here consumer has a property called builder which take context and instant of the class, which in our case is data and child, and it will return whatever widget you want. In our case we will be returning this single scroll child. Cut all the code and then paste it inside these curly braces, and remember to return this. Now here I will be using the data from our variable class, and here the instant of our variable class is data which we provide in consumer. Now here if we look into our variable class, here is our getter. We will be using this getter to get our data from variable class, and here the instant is data, so that's why we are using data dot variable name. In all other places where you need the data variable, you can do the same. You can use the data instance and then specifying the variable, the getter name. Now we are done with getters and we are done with the main page. Now here is our setting page, and here we are again importing the provider package so that we can use the consumer widget. Now here you can see there is a stateful widget, and we will be converting this to stateless widget, and you can do that very easily by cutting this line of code and then converting this stateful to stateless widget. Now remember, it is not necessary to convert stateful widget to stateless widget. Consumer also work, provider also work with stateful widget the way it work for stateless widget. So if you don't want to convert the stateful widget to stateless widget, then it's okay, it will work completely fine. Now here in a body column is the top level widget, and here we will be wrapping it with consumer, and again we are here specifying the type here. And as you already know, builder require context, and it's also required in instant. You can use any name here, like I am here using class instant, and then you will need to pass child, and here it will return a widget, and our case, this case, it will return the column widget. Now cut the column widget and remove the child, and here inside the curly braces return the column that you cut and paste it here. Now you can see there are many error, and the error are because the variable is not defined which we use previously. So here we need to use the class instant to access our variable class variable, and we can use it right here the way we use in our main page. Now this part is little different. As you can see here, in stateful widget we set the state using set stat, and here we will be setting the state just by calling the setter, and you can call setter the same way you call getter. You need to specify the class instant and then the setter name. In our variable class we have three setters, one per background color which is bg color, and other is per font size, and one is per text color. Now we can use all these three. First of all, I will be using like this class instant dot bg color, which is for background color. I am removing here the set stats because we don't need it, as we use provider to manage the state of our app, which will call notifier once we call our setter to set the value of our private variable, and that change notifier will notify multi provider widget. If there the value has changed, it sends some changes in the value, then it will tell multi provider to rebuild the whole widget tree. If you are confused about setter and getter, then let me tell you in short that setter is for setting the value of variable inside a class which is private variable. You can set the value of private variable using setters, and getter is for using the private variable value from any part of the app. Now use setters whenever you set the value of variable, and use getter whenever you want to use the value of variable. Once you done all of that, once you rebuild this app, you will see something like this. The text and background color is same, that's why you don't see any text on the container. If we change the color to green or white and we rebuild our app, then you can see that it will work completely fine. We can see the color, we can see the text right here. Now let's change the color of background to red, and let's see, and it's work perfectly fine. Now let's change the color of a text to yellow, and as you can see it's also work. Now at last we need to change the font size, and as you can see these also work completely fine. I hope that you like the video, and sorry for my bad English and bad explanation, as English is not my native language. That's why it's hard for me to explain in English, and most of my viewers want me to explain it in English. That's why I am trying to explain it in English. So I hope that you like the video, and if you like the video then please do like the video and also subscribe to my channel so that you can get more videos related to Flutter from me and future. Thank you guys, thanks for watching.